There's a significant demand for foster parents in Hennepin County, so much so that one local nonprofit says the demand has reached epidemic proportions. Eric Nelson joins us now with more. Eric?
May is National Foster Care Month. In Hennepin County, there are 2,000 children in the foster care system, which is a 30% rise in the last 3 years. Officials at Bethany Christian Services in Plymouth are calling that increase an epidemic and hope more families step up.
Our greatest need right now is for older youth in sibling groups. We have a lot of families, young families, who are interested in fostering babies and infants and little ones. But really what our heart is to find more placements for those older kids that need stable homes.
Now, foster care is about family preservation. The goal is to get kids in a stable situation and then reunite them with their family once things become more settled on the home front. Foster care parents can be married or single. They can be a homeowner or a renter. Those with no parenting experience will be trained. There is a need for a more diverse pool of foster parents. In 2017, 55% of kids in foster care were minorities, but only 30% of foster families were non-white.
When people think about foster care, they think more about physical abuse, but a lot of these cases are actually cases of neglect. It could be, a single mom who's struggling to, who works overnights and can't get her child to school in time. It could be, a variety of different factors that come up.
Now, some kids need foster care for a few days, some for a few years. In 2018, 58% of foster children leaving care were reunited with their families. For more info, go to www.bethany.org. I'm Eric Nelson, CCX News.
One of the last undeveloped areas of Maple Grove is eyed for future growth, and plans include a new school. The city is focusing on development in the northwest corner of the city. Plans include building a city park and constructing a Rush Creek Regional Trail connection between Crow-Hassan and Elm Creek Park Reserves. The Osseo School District also has plans to build a new elementary school in this area. Another key part of city planning is extending Highway 610 to County Road 30. The City Planning Commission will take up the plans at its Monday meeting. It doesn't take much to positively impact the world around us, but how often do we make the effort to do something good for others? A New Hope man launched an initiative that encourages people to do more random acts of kindness. How many times have you been out at a park, noticed some trash on the ground, and opted not to pick it up? Or how about those times when you've seen someone down on their luck and chose to look the other way?
People just walk by.
Scott Whitus is a New Hope native and graduate of Cooper High School. He has a few ideas as to why people ignore the issues staring them right in the face.
Time, self-absorbed, maybe not quite as in touch with ourselves as we think we are.
Now, Scott's on a mission to get people to change their way of thinking. It's why he started a nonprofit called Do Positive.
To me, it's a way of living. It's a way to approach. It's a way to approach your life.
The idea is to positively impact the world around you by doing something good every day. It could be for a person, or it could be for the planet.
If you do positive things, good things follow, right?
The Do Positive Facebook page highlights inspiring news articles, and the Do Positive website showcases some of Scott's initiatives, such as the Pillow Project, where he provides the homeless with new pillows and other sanitary items.
While that may seem like a small thing, the amount of people that I've run into where I've handed them a pillow and a little something extra, like here I've got a toothbrush and toothpaste, but the response has been overwhelmingly positive.
In a way, you can call the Do Positive movement Scott's legacy project.
What I've got is a completely crazy form of thyroid cancer, so that's untreatable. There's no known real treatment for it. So I'm dealing with basically like 5 places in the country that even have ideas, and it's so there's things that are up in the air for me.
Scott was first diagnosed in 2011 after he got into a minor car accident.
Got rear-ended, and I had to have an MRI to make sure I was not messed up. And when I had the MRI, they're like, weird story. They're like, yeah, you got a lump. And you got a lump here.
The news was hard at first, but he soon decided to change his mindset. That's how the Do Positive movement began.
I'm a little sad that it took cancer to to flip that switch.
Now, he wants people to realize that they don't need to wait until something bad happens to them before they show kindness to others.
You can go ahead and do it right now, and I think you'd be surprised at what it does for you and to the people around you and for the world that you live in.
Well, so far, Scott has raised several $1,000s for his Do Positive initiatives, which include the Pillow Project and a cancer relief fund, which will help other cancer patients pay for their expenses. It's another sure sign of spring when the baby animals arrive at Item Homestead in Brooklyn Park. The animals are getting used to their new home. The homestead will feature sheep, goats, chicks, and of course, a baby cow. The late 1800s farm is just about ready to get its spring and summer program started on Saturday, May 18th with their Springtime on the Farm program.
So we do planting in our vegetable garden, we have cooking on the wood stove, several other fun activities for kids to participate in, our Name the Cow contest every year, so that's always fun for the kids to do, that they can help name the cow, which we'll announce at the end of the day.
And you can find more information about Item Homestead on the City of Brooklyn Park website.
Former Park Center High School and University of Iowa football standout Amani Hooker is beginning his NFL career. Hooker was selected in the 4th round by the Tennessee Titans with the 116th overall pick. The Titans traded up to select Hooker, a safety who ran a 4.48 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine. We caught up with Hooker before he left for Nashville to settle in for off-season workouts. He talked about the draft experience and being picked by the Titans.
Yeah, it was nervous. You know, I was sitting there watching every single pick. I wasn't sure how early they called, so you're just sitting there like, all right, next pick's in, so probably not this team. So you're just looking forward to, you know, which teams you think is going to be and all that stuff. So it was nerve-wracking, but I mean, you got your family there, and it is an exciting time. I was excited because I went on a visit there early or late April, and I got to meet all the staff and got to see my first time being in Nashville. I got to see the city, and it was awesome. I mean, fell in love with the coaches. I mean, they trusted me. Now it's just, you know, getting ready to, you know, learn, get ready to get down there and leave next Thursday, and, you know, it'd be exciting to start practicing, you know, on an NFL team, on an NFL practice facility, and all that stuff.
The Titans hold the first of their organized team activity sessions May 20th and 21st. Amani says he'll likely be used as a nickelback and safety. Sarah Burnham was a star golfer at Wayzata High School and Michigan State University. Burnham is now on the LPGA Tour and on Tuesday played in the U.S. Open sectional qualifying tournament at Rush Creek Golf Club. Burnham tied for 11th place, shooting a 2-round total of 153. Only the winning golfer qualified for the Open. Burnham said she played poorly on Tuesday, struggling with her irons, but she was in good spirits after the 36-hole event and looking forward to working on her game at the pro level.
It's just the next step, and now being on the pro tour, it's just another step that I'm trying to figure out and learn. I struggled a little bit my freshman year in college, so I got to figure out my game where it needs to be now.
Burnham plans to play next in the Pure Silk Championship in Williamsburg, Virginia, starting May 23rd. For the last 13 seasons, Maple Grove and Osseo played their annual regular season softball game on a Friday night at Maple Grove Middle School. That wasn't an option for this year, so the teams moved their game under the lights at Osseo High School. Top of the first inning, Crimson catcher Sophie Culhane knocks a single over third base and into left field. Jade Tomaszek comes in to score, and it's 1-0 Maple Grove. Second inning, and Maddie Doyle grounds to second. She might have beat this one out anyway, but the ball is bobbled, so everyone is safe. Sydney Hockett scores. It's 2-0 Crimson. Osseo gets runners to second and third base with 2 outs in the bottom of the second, but Maple Grove pitcher Ava Dueck gets one of her 9 strikeouts to end the inning and keep it at 2-0. In the top of the third, Dueck leads off, and she lines one that gets out in a hurry, clearing the fence for a home run. It's Dueck's 10th homer of the season, and it puts Maple Grove up 3-0. They add one more run in the 5th, and Dueck throws a shutout as Maple Grove shuts out Osseo 4-0. It's a good battle in the Northwest Suburban Conference girls lacrosse race this spring. Two of the teams looking to be in the hunt for the title met up earlier in the week as Maple Grove hosted Elk River-Zimmerman. Adria Katzian gets to the goal and scores as the Elks take an early 3-1 lead, but the Crimson go on a run. Jersey Baranek to Emily Herdeen. She turns and fires, and it's 4-3 Maple Grove. Herdeen breaks in again, fakes a pass, and then snaps it in for the goal. Late in the first half, it's Herdeen again, scoring her 4th of the half. Maple Grove's up 8-4. Second half, and Chloe Corbin from the free position. She finishes with the high shot for a 10-5 Maple Grove lead. ERZ rallies though. Hallie Johnson makes a run and scores. The Elks cut the lead to 10-8. But Maple Grove gets an insurance goal as Herdeen puts away the rebound of Becky Getch's shot, and the Crimson wins it 11-8. They are 5-1 overall and 5-0 in conference play entering the weekend.